Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop
Hello,
as
everyone,
both
and
sides
welcome
look to
to
clear the
Old
first
Trafford.
hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. There's the whistle.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a
Fallen! It's anyone's ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. A good play on the left-hand side here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is a little undercooked. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's lost his man here. Modric, good driving. It's Modric! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception. Asensio going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, goes for the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lampard. Lampard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Still goalless at the moment. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Modric tries to pass it through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they're back on the ball again. No, that was never going to make it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. And this is Forlan. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former. in that position.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
And he's going to rest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought a starting position was...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now, please turn
So
towards
neither
the
side
screen
yet
for a
off the
special
mark.
presentation
Well, this will have
featuring
given them
our
a
guest
chance to look
performance
for any
today.
potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is...
And we get
number
things going
20,
again.
Erling Haaland.
So the first half
Substitution
brought no
in progress.
goals. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nepal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Modric. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there.
The attendance for this match was
Asensio currently being
72,306.
consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Haaland. Rijkaard with the clearance. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Berbatov. Nepal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence,
Substitution
though,
on the
able to
field.
hold on this time.
Number 9, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 21, Messi.
Not the most convincing of passes. Messi going forward. That's put paid to the danger. Not where it came from. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 77
He won't get many
minutes,
simpler than that, but he's certainly not
10.
complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Gulen. Number 5.
And it didn't take him long.
Marco
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance. It's Ronaldinho!
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. And he skips past his man. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! And no mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Nepal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
We come to you now with a quick request for support.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Nepal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you never...
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And this is Bojan. And they've got rid. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's having a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Sporting have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Araujo.
Sporting really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! Dispatched clinically! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's been played through. Silvestre. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Duke touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Danielson venturing down the left.
There will be 1 minute
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neuer clears. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. Bernardo Silva. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out towards the right wing, and he's managed to get free. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Oh no, this does not look good! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Yamal.
Nepal
Coming on the
choosing
field
to make
is
the first change.
Number 10,
Well, this could be an indication
Mbappe.
that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Cristiano Ronaldo, pressing high and with purpose. He's a sharp little ball here. Nepal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to make...
Good effort from distance. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And it's Olmo. And he plays one through. Shoot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, look,
Substitution on
there's
the
the
field.
urgency they need,
Number
and it
5,
nearly brought them a goal.
Marco Asensio. Number 21, Messi.
And
Coming
he's
on
seen
the
that
field,
early. Used the
number
certain
18,
sixth sense.
Neymar.
Spread to the
Number
right.
22, Bernardo
And
Silva.
now they can spring out of defence. He's in a good position here. And Boyan! Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes
Interception,
has
his
been
positioning
indicated.
was spot on. Can he get it through? And a chance! Oh wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of the defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
And with that, it's time... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their
Hello,
ultimate
everybody,
fate.
and welcome to
Having made
today's
their
match.
intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at Odegaard! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Bruno Fernandes clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And he's managed to get free. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose.
Odegaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ball is over the line. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Looking for the run. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Neymar. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And this is Shevchenko. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Danielson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Camavinga.
There will be 1
Neymar.
minute added time.
Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Neymar. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Just a quick
Well, it's been
reminder
nothing
today,
but
please
frustration,
refrain from
really,
parking
Peter. I think the
outside
team
this
as a
stadium.
whole has to
Thank
take
you very
more
much for
risks,
your
but they
cooperation.
really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution.
And we get things going again.
Nepal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually.
Real chance! And it's been hooked away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! How they've waited! Now they have it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He has found the way through. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Guler. Coming on to replace him is number 5.
That's going across goal.
Asensio.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and... Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Neymar. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves.
Oh, what has happened here? Mignon chooses to deal with it himself. And here's Neymar. Now it's Ødegaard. There they go, hunting in packs.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. And that's another good win of the ball. No way through. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Of course! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement.
And that will be the final act. Nepal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Nepal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two
everybody,
teams,
and welcome
each
to
seeking the
today's
perfect
match.
pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute.
And the shot! And he makes no mistake. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Seedorf has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. De Bruyne. And that's gone loose. Plays the ball back. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good run down the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's put paid to the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Asensio! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Valverde. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's De Bruyne. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Goes for a shot! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 15, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Takes a shot! And he can thump it away. Out of play for a throw.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He is through here! The cross. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to pass it through. Asensio! Asensio! More pressure on the... And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
So there was the
and an
first
exciting one,
half.
too. We're
I've
about
been
to
left
announce
almost
today's
breathless
lucky
here,
numbers.
Peter.
Please
This
watch
is
the screen
frantic
if you have
stuff.
a ticket.
45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
So the action resumes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Deftly away. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Nepal needing a change of fortune here. That's been slipped through. Just the keeper in his way, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Asensio can see things, others simply cannot. Always onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Valverde. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Lewandowski. Van Nistelrooy is in a really good position. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Manchester United.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 5, Marco Asensio.
Well, that has changed the
Coming on the
dynamic.
field
That's rather
is
hopeful.
Number 22, Bernardo Silva.
Now it's Lewandowski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is well cleared. Half an hour gone in the second half. Modric tries to play it through. Always goal side. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
The goal scorer for
Pressure,
Manchester
what
United.
pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field. Number
And with
13,
that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply...
Oh, he's on his own!
Danielson.
Can he finish? And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Shot a goal! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Searching pass he's played there. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mateus gets it away. Played into space. And that is as far as it goes. Nepal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away? So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an accept.
Neymar! He's got away with one there. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Big chance! Hakimi gets it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ups for safety. The pass has gone astray. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is De Bruyne! There it is! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne!
Nepal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Asensio plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely weighted ball. And this is De Bruyne. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. De Bruyne, given the lift of his goal. It's a promising position. He's got away. Drives it. Impressive jump. And there's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Hakimi! Hakimi! Hakimi!
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Knocks it into space, and it's Hakimi.
2 added minutes.
Plays it.
have been
He's had a
indicated.
shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Nepal, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They're back within reach. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 49 minutes is number 18.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo receives it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to cross. That has been knocked clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread it left. Asensio. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Rivaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he get away here? Hakimi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Hakimi. Tries one from range! That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Oh, he's bustling through here! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now De Bruyne. Asensio is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Denilson. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, they could break here. Has a look and plays it forward. Denilson. Denilson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Denilson going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Asensio, and here's Neymar. And he's played it back. De Bruyne. Oh, nice touch. An instinctive delivery.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Chance here to counter. And he plays one through. Good ball, good take. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today for everybody to please kindly
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.